Good morning and welcome to the chaos. It is Monday morning. It's very chaotic here today. We went to a concert yesterday, so if my voice sounds weird, that's why. And pardon the Minecraft YouTube video noises in the background. My kids are up and watching a little bit of TV to start their day. We all got woken up at like 6 o'clock this morning by a tornado warning, and it just passed. So we're kind of working our way into our day after that very rude start. And I needed to have some kind of a video to put up today. I was hoping to have a market video to show you, but that didn't wind up happening. The market got canceled because they thought this storm was going to hit yesterday, day before yesterday, and it didn't. But they canceled anyway, just in anticipation of it. And it was kind of terrible the way they did it. They announced, or they emailed all of us Thursday night. The show was supposed to be on Saturday, so they emailed all of us Thursday night and said that they were watching the weather, watching the storms that were supposed to be coming through, and they would make a final decision by Friday at 3. Well, I really feel like they had already made their decision, and they were just, hold on, where's the remote? I need to, there we go, make that quiet. Okay. Like they had already made their decision, and they were just pushing back the announcement of that decision as far as they plausibly could to make it seem legit. And I'll explain that in a minute. Sorry, my dog is like trying to knock everything over right now. It's still thunderstorming here, so if you hear that too. But so they canceled, sent us an email 3 o'clock on Friday saying they were canceling due to weather, and that there would be no refunds issued per our contract, and that they had tried to reschedule but couldn't. So these were all the things that were listed in the email. Now, first off, they sent that first email Thursday night after businesses had closed. So they weren't making any phone calls trying to reschedule this thing Thursday evening. Friday, they would have had, by the time they emailed us at 3, all of 5 or 6 hours to make phone calls. So how hard did they really try to reschedule? Secondly, this is literally the biggest festival for Hattiesburg City. It's Hubfest. 30,000 people attend this every year. It's huge. It'd be like the state canceling the state fair and not trying to reschedule it. Just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Something just didn't feel right about that statement. So there was that. And then no refunds. Because it's in our contract. The contract does say that the show will go on rain or shine, so they won't give refunds. I have a coffee delivery. Thank you. It's very full. I didn't know where to set this. Hold on.
I really need a cup holder for this chair.
It's okay. I got it. There we go. I'll just set it very gently on my leg and hold it still. Okay. So I know they couldn't possibly have tried very hard to reschedule it. It's supposed to go rain or shine, and that's why there's no refunds. Well, we didn't cancel, they did. So to me, that means that they broke their contract, because they said rain or shine. Like, I can understand being no refunds if it's raining and like, say somebody like me or a papercraft vendor or something is like, well, I'm not going to show up because my stuff will get ruined. It's worth it to me to lose the booth fee over losing however many hundreds of dollars of product, right? Like, that makes sense. But for the event to cancel when we were all perfectly ready to come in and sit down and set up, and then say they weren't refunding us, I don't think that's how that line in that contract is supposed to work. And then the third super fishy thing that happened was, despite canceling the event, they were still going to hold this swanky exclusive dinner just for the sponsors Saturday night. It was scheduled for like 6 o'clock, so after the festival was over. Big special dinner in like a hotel with the live entertainment that had been scheduled to perform for Hubfest all day was supposed to also perform for them, and they were still going to hold that. So I don't know what happened with the money that they collected from vendors, but I don't think it actually went toward preparing for a festival. That's my personal opinion. I don't know if somebody was embezzling or what, but I think, festival time came and they didn't have the money to put up. And so they came up, they used this excuse to cancel it, or something. There's just something really fishy about the whole thing. Now I was able to get my money back because, I'm so sorry. My dog is very old and he has cataracts and can't see very well. And when the cats walk by in front of him, I don't think he can see them as more than like shadows walking by, and it spooks him and he barks. But yeah, what was I saying? I got my money back because I had paid my fee through a Visa credit card and not through a bank card or PayPal or anything like that. So Visa's pretty lenient with those sort of disputes. I was able just to fill out a form with them and say, the merchant that I had sent this money to promised a service that was not delivered upon, and I'm disputing this amount. And they just refunded it, no questions asked. Now, that's not going to be the same for every type of payment made. I know, if you'd gone through your bank, it'd be a little harder, that kind of thing. But at least I was able to get my investment back, especially because I didn't even sign up for it or pay for it until less than a week ahead of time. So they couldn't have used my money for anything. By that point, everything should have been paid for. So that was what happened, and that's why we don't have a market video. So instead, we're going to have just a little bit of a vlog, and it's going to be real chaotic because it is super chaos around here. Super, super chaos. So a couple of things. I really wanted to show you the new shed that I got. It's all built now. My husband put it together for me, and it's one of those lifetime sheds that are made out of like a resin plastic kind of material. So he got it all put together, and he fully caulked all the inside to try to make it completely weatherproof. And we moved the empty yarn shelf out there yesterday to get it prepared for actually putting yarn out there. So I was hoping to show that to you, but with this thunderstorm going on, that's going to have to wait. So I may get a clip of that later this afternoon if the rain clears. But for right now, I'm sorry I can't show you that. But I can show you the absolute disaster that my living room has turned into preparing to move all of this stuff out there. So let me pause this for a second so I can flip it around without making you guys dizzy. And I'm going to show you a disaster. Okay, so this is the state of my living room right now. This is my coffee table right here. And I've got board games and yarn bins on it from my yarn shelf, because we also had to move the bookcases next to the yarn shelf that had all these board games on it. These two bags are yarn, and all of those bins back there are yarn, and that back corner is all yarn stuff. And yeah, so this is what my living room looks like right now. And all of this stuff is supposed to go into my new shed. So you can see chaos. We have complete chaos. So that's part of what I wanted to show you for this video. And I may get to show you a clip of the shed later today. I was hoping to do a whole fill in the shed video, but that's gonna have to wait for another week because, excuse me, my husband raised the concern that even though it's weatherproof, there's absolutely no way to make the shed completely critter proof, and spiders and things could get in there. So he was concerned about spiders making nests or making webs and stuff in my yarn. I was like, you know what? That's legitimate. So what do we do about that? So we came up with the idea of getting these thick plastic bags that are made for storing towels and clothes and stuff, through different seasons. And putting all the yarn into those, and then putting them out into the shelves so they would be encased in plastic and kept safe while they're out in the shed. So the whole idea behind the shed is that all of my yarn and my booth stuff and my made bags of plushies are all out there. And when I'm ready to make something, I can go to my shed and shop my colors, bring my yarn back in, sit in my comfy chair and crochet, and then whatever's left over, go put it back out in the shed. And that will free up so much room in my house. You have no idea. You have no idea how much room. You've seen the state of my living room, but that's just part of it. I have 2 more of those yarn bags in my closet, and I have 6 more of those bags full of plushies along the side of my bed. Like there's just so much. There's so much and it's everywhere. So it'll be so nice to actually have it in its own dedicated space and out of the house so I can kind of reclaim some of my house because we have a very small house with 7 people living in it. So reclaiming space is always a priority. So that will be another video. So I ordered bags from Amazon. They haven't come in yet. So when they come in, I'll record that and we can all put away my yarn together and that'll be fun. But for today, and this will be one of those like kind of check in every once in a while type videos, I wanted to work a little bit more from Jenna's book. And I've been working from it. I made two things already that were kind of the inspiration for this video idea. Because I had made this. I think you guys saw in a previous vlog where I made her Cheerful Chick. And I made it the standard colors in yellow. And that is currently at my standing flea market shelf. And it's super cute, super fast, super fun. And so I was looking at it yesterday, and the day before actually was when I started. And I was like, you know what? It's just such a simple bird body. And I feel like with just color changes, you could make so many things. So the first thing I made the day before yesterday was this cardinal. It's the same pattern. Well, it's almost the same pattern. I forgot a row near the eyes, and I didn't realize it until I did it the second time. But yeah, so I made this cardinal with just color changes. Same pattern from the book, and I think he turned out fantastic. So then yesterday, I made this crow, and you can see how he's a little bit taller because he has all 4 rows where the eyes are supposed to be. And I really liked him, and then I added a tail for him because I just felt like a crow should have a tail. So I've done that so far. So I want to see how many more types of birds can I make using the same pattern and just changing colors, you know? It may be a little difficult reaching some of my yarn as it's all stacked and chaotic all over my living room, but that's what we're going to try. I did download a picture online of a similar shaped bird where somebody had kind of put together a bird pack to give me inspiration for colors. So in there was a pigeon colored one that I'd like to try. I want to try a bluebird with like, you know, that sort of pink like belly patch that they have. A red robin would be fun, I think. And then what else? An eagle. I do want to try an eagle. For an eagle, I might have to modify the pattern a little bit to give it a little bit of like a neck ruff so that you can really differentiate it as an eagle as opposed to just a strange colored bird. What else did I want to see? Oh, and like a cockatiel, you know, or a parrot, like a rainbow colored parrot. That could be really fun. So that's my idea for now. I'm going to look through that picture again, see which one I want to try to make next, and check back in with you later. So that's kind of going to be the theme for this video today is how many birds? How many birds can I come up with this one pattern? And I'm also trying to use like the partial balls of yarn. Try to use up as many of those as I can as I'm preparing to move things out to my shed. So I'll check in with y'all later. Okay, so here's the first new bird for today. A little pigeon. I've been using these same safety eyes for all of them, but I don't know if I'm going to continue because they look kind of small in the pigeon. They seemed okay in the crow and the cardinal. They look kind of small in the pigeon. I don't know. It might just be because the cardinal and the crow both had black over where their eyes were, and so I guess that maybe makes the eyes appear a little bit bigger because the black eye just blends in with the black yarn. So we'll see. I like the little kawaii, dots in the eyes. I think that's super cute, but I don't have any of those bigger than this, so it'd have to just be plain black ones. So we'll find out. But I think he turned out really cute. I did have to open up a new skein of Premier Basics to get this dark gray, so that was already breaking my plan of trying to use yarns that had already been started. But the other three, including the yellow, were already open and partially used. So this is Premier Basics Dark Gray, and this is Seafoam or Ocean or something like that, their blue color. And then this is actually the Loops and Threads Fluffy Flex. You can see the little flecks of color in the light gray. I like how that turned out with this. And then I think this might be gold, Burnout Blanket in gold. I think this is what's left of my Andarna. Just this little ball. So I'm using this for like beaks and feet and stuff. For the ones that have yellow beaks, because obviously the crow had gray, and some of them might. So some of the others might have different colors. But there we go. We have a pigeon to start with, and I'll pick one of the other colors and see what we can make next. just finished the little owl. So this is now the 4th bird that I've made with the same pattern, just making color changes. This one I used some burnout blanket sienna for the light brown, or for the dark brown. Well, it's a light brown, but for the darker color, obviously. And almond for the color around the eyes. And then a little bit of Big Twist Posh. No, this isn't Posh. This is Naughty Ball. The Naughty Ball is the dark brown for the patterning of feathers on his chest. So we have a little owl. And that actually finished off that one skein of sienna. I have one more that I need to finish. It's the old formula though, so it really hurts my hands to work with. So I'm kind of I have to like make myself use it. But if I come up with another project that I can use it on, hopefully I can get rid of some of that fairly soon because it's very unpleasant to work with. But pretty cute. So far we've got a cardinal, a crow, a pigeon, and an owl. And now I have to start school with my kids. So we'll be finishing some more of this video a little later. Okay, so that's one more done. A little parakeet. I also use the Fluffy Flex for this. I really like working with the Fluffy Flex. This is the only color I've gotten so far, but I think I'm going to have to go get some more colors of this at some point. Not anytime soon, though, because I have a ton of stuff I got to work through right now, even though it is on sale right now. for $6.99 a skein. But no, I'll wait. I'll hold off. They do more sales. There's coupons. Yeah. So little parakeet. I think he turned out super cute. I pretty much used up the skein of the Fluffy Flex. That's all that's left. I don't think that's really going to be enough to do anything. So this is gonna join the Scrappy Snake. So, and this will go in my label jar that I'm keeping track of. And I used up the rest of my bag of stuffing that I had out here. I've got more in the box, but so that's, I think it's my indication that now's a good time to stop for the day, or at least for now. I may pick it up again later this afternoon, but I do have other things I need to do. So yeah, I'm gonna just finish off with a little parakeet for now, and I'll get back to this project later, and I'll bring you all along for the ride when I do. Bye. And here we have the end of part 1 of this series. I do have some other bird types that I want to try to make with this pattern. I've got 2 ideas in particular right now that I'm going to work on sometime soon. But for now, I need to finish this vlog up and edit and upload this video. So here's these 5 for now. Next week will be another market vlog, and then we'll come back to this challenge at some point in the future. And I'll see you next time.